Are you stressed?
Yes, especially right now.
Yes. Currently, yes.
At some point in all of our lives, we experience stress, anxiety, exhaustion, and sleeplessness. But when does it become an issue that needs addressing? And what are some short and long-term effects of everyday stressors? A group of 50 anonymous students at Fishers High School were asked to participate in a survey based on their stress levels. 62% of them reported having a stress level higher than 3 on a 1 to 5 scale, and 58% reported getting 6 or less hours of sleep every night on a 1 to 10 hour scale. Homework and grades appeared to be the most common causes of these reports. We interviewed several participants to gain some insight on how stress has impacted their lives and some of the issues that arise as a result. How has stress impacted your life?
Yeah, it's definitely impacted my sleeping schedule if I'm trying to get everything done, and then even if you get everything done, it's hard to sleep just because you have so much pent up stress.
Stress has affected my overall personality and attitude, especially when it comes to taking on a new challenge or something like that. I just feel like I'm not the same person.
Currently, I'm stressed because of school, and there's just so much going on, and just kind of figuring out my life.
According to the 2015 Kids Count in Indiana data book, Indiana has one of the highest rates in U.S. teens who considered suicide. 19% of Indiana students have contemplated suicide that year, and 11% of teenagers attempted it. Has stress caused you to participate in any unhealthy behaviors?
Yeah, there are definitely days where the stress just builds up and it gets to be too much.
When you just have so much going on, it's hard to focus on one thing, and it's kind of like you're all over the place all the time. So you can never focus really on one thing, and that's when your mind starts to wander, and you just feel like you're kind of alone because you have so much on your plate and you don't know how to deal with it.
In the past, stress has driven me to unhealthy behavior.
Most of us can relate to spending all-nighters writing a research paper or finding ourselves unable to sleep after a rough day. But chronic sleep deprivation is one of the problems many teenagers face. What results is a compromised immune system and higher risks of developing illnesses. Short-term effects of stress can lead to anxiety, while over long periods of time, elevated levels of stress hormones can cause chronic anxiety and depression, degrade the body's natural defense mechanisms, cause heart problems, and worsen respiratory and gastrointestinal issues. So what are some ways to deal with it? We sat down with Natalie Ridings, a Fishers High School guidance counselor, to learn about ways in which we can combat high stress levels.
I think that students here at FHS can work to combat all the stress going on in a few ways. One is just by talking to other people about it. I think it's super helpful to talk to your parents, teachers, counselors, friends. We're all feeling the stress, especially towards finals and at the end of the year.
With the elections coming up, write your representatives and request an increase in funding to Connect to Help, an organization located right here in Indianapolis that provides resources for many things, including mental health and counseling. There is also a stress center created by St. Vincent that has a program for youth, ages 6 to 18, to provide you programs to better your mental health. Donate to local organizations and write or call your representatives to get more funding towards this dire need. While medications and therapy are available, there are simple lifestyle changes we can all make to decrease stress. 26.2% of Fishers survey participants say that they overeat, and comfort foods have a reputation for making us feel better, but they can be high fatty and detrimental to health. The solution? Low-fat, high-fiber, carbohydrate-rich meals with plenty of fruits and vegetables. Breathing exercises help to increase relaxation, reduce tension throughout the body, and relieve stress. If you find yourself feeling helpless to stress and it has become a significant part of your life, seek help from a psychologist or counselor. Stress is their specialty. You don't have to do this on your own.